we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. We got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
Good morning from Tasmania. It is a pearler of a day. I believe Perth is having like 40-degree runs every single day, and it's really, really hot and horrible. And so it's horrible here. It's like 21 degrees and it's sunshine and it's lovely. I just cannot put into words how happy I am right now to be here. It's been a heck of a journey to get here. As you know, the distance has been huge, and I think I deserve to take a week off and rest, and this is where my rest is. So yeah, Watermill Cottage in Yorktown, Tasmania. I am on this precious little gift from God called Tasmania, and I intend to stay as long as weather will permit me to. So let's crack into the video. This is the Tasmanian Spirit. It's the ferry that you can take your vehicle over. Look, it's not that expensive. It depends on what size vehicle you are, whether you've got a caravan or whatever. So can't even quote it for you, but you can easily quote it on the site. So just grab the Spirit of Tasmania site. I will link it down below for you. And yeah, and make your way across. It is a journey well worth doing. There is a lot to see though, so if you can allow yourself a lot more time than you think. I've been following the Facebook pages for quite some time, and everybody's saying the same thing. Oh, they came over for 2 weeks and they stayed 3 months. So I chose to sail on Monday morning so that I could travel through a Melbourne Central, you know, with my motorhome and my trailer. You have to actually go through the city of Melbourne. So yeah, I chose the Monday sail so that I could do that on the Sunday. So I was travelling through the central city on Sunday morning, no traffic, or there was hardly any anyway. But the GPS decided that it didn't know where I was, and I was driving around in circles for seemed like ages, having a massive anxiety attack and just going, no, get me out of here. I eventually found the port though, and I decided I'm just going to park up and not move anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So I set 3 alarms, and I didn't hear any of them because I set them for PM and not AM. So when I woke up at 7:30, and we were supposed to be at port at 5 something or other, I had a bit of a panic as well. So I just quickly jumped out of bed. Emmy was still in her cage, and I managed to get into the lineup, and everything was okay, but I was a bit frazzled by then. And then we boarded, and that's, you know, maybe it was just the morning I had, but it was just too much. I'm super glad, however, that I got a cabin, and I ended up going up into the cabin, and you kind of have a bit of respite from what's going on around you, and you can relax and you can sleep or shower or whatever. I decided in my infinite wisdom, which is usually, you know, it's bang on my wisdom, not, to wait until it was the most choppiest to have a shower. I didn't do that deliberately, it just happened that way. It was called not thinking before you get naked and hop in a slippery shower over friggin', I don't know, waves that were just like, it was hilarious. It was actually, honestly, I've never laughed so much in the shower in all my life. Just, yeah, do it once, because it is actually pretty funny stuff. So yeah, I had a shower, and then I just had a lay down and set all the cameras up for time lapse, etc, etc. But yeah, as we travelled through the journey, it just got worse and worse and worse. Oh, God, my tummy. Oh, poor Emmy. Oh my gosh, another one. Oh. This is not going to be good. I'm so glad I have a toilet. Hello. I just talked to one of the workers, one of the staff here, and I said to him, I said, it seems a bit choppy. And he goes, it's not been like this for a few months. So, yeah, we're dealing with a choppy one. As I said, I'm way high. I should show you. Look, I'm like as high up. That's the upper car deck. So yeah, I'm like way high up, and my windows getting splashed. That's a pretty big way up from the autos. Oh. So I slept until now. It's probably 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I hadn't had any sleep last night, so I've been sleeping all day and felt fine, but hungry, so I just went up and got some cup of tea and a pie, and I'm regretting the pie. It's not going to end good, I don't think. The tea's working okay. And I thought I'd sit up here and watch the waves, but I think that's probably a mistake. I don't know. I tell you what's good, every single person out there is wearing a mask, except for the ones that are holding bags. The ones that have got like a paper bag in one hand and a cup of ice in the other. And they're making this noise. Came into the port of Tasmania probably about an hour before then. It calmed down. But there was severe weather warnings or wind and what have you, and it was pretty, you know, I got up twice to have a cup of tea, went down to the cafe there to have the tea, and honestly, it was slamming on one side of the wall to the other when you're walking. It's just ridiculous. But I find that extremely entertaining. I've done that a few times on cruise ships, and I actually will just go out for a walk just because, you know, I'm not a drinker, I don't get drunk, but I feel drunk when I'm on the boat. I ended up getting off, it was about 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock at night. And again, I missed the call. So I was ready in my room. I had everything all packed up, and they tell you through the voyage that they'll call you deck by deck. I had in my mind that I was on deck 7, so I'm just sitting there and I'm going deck 7, deck 7, deck 7, and they're calling deck 3 and deck 4, and then all the people that boarded by foot and blah blah. I'm thinking, well, when am I going to get to deck 7? You know, like, and then I hear this call: for the owner of the motorhome for 1 CPA 160, can you please come and start your vehicle? I was like, oh, that's right, I'm on deck 3. So sorry if there's other people out there that were waiting on me. I was diligent. I was sitting in my room and I was paying attention, but yeah, the brain just, yeah, sorry.
Coming up next on Vamped Van Chronicles, we'll take you into Tasmania proper. I hope you've enjoyed this journey. It was a bit hard to take footage of, but yeah, anyway. I shall be off to Port Sorrel Beach, which is extraordinary. Look at those rocks. Then I found the largest chairlift and went to Cataract Gorge. And then took a monstrously long journey into the forest at Fern Gully. So beautiful. People so beautiful. Anyway, I shall see you next week.